Do you want to know one of the reasons why I do what I do? It's because I love artists so much, like from the bottom of my soul and my heart. Artists are my favorite people. And it hurts my soul when I see an artist or creative or maker who is so talented and their work is so incredible, but they are not getting the recognition, the awareness, the visibility, the opportunities, the sales, the security that they deserve from their work. There are so many artists out there who are undiscovered, but in my mind, need to become unforgettable. They need to be the artists that people are obsessed with and that line up around the block or set their timers on their phone so that they can buy their products when they come out because they just love it so much, because that is the quality of your work. That is how great your work is, and you put in so much time and effort and love and expertise into your art. And it deserves to be unforgettable. I don't want you to be undiscovered. I want people to discover you and fall in love with you and want to buy all of the art. So today I want to talk to you about how we can take your creative business from undiscovered to unforgettable with branding. Hello and welcome to Brand Your Passion, the show that helps you turn the thing you love the most into the thing people know and love you for. If you're an artist or maker who is ready to get more eyes on your work, more engagement in your audience, and more creativity in your life, then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Holly Arnett, the brand strategist and coach for creatives, and it's time to brand your passion. Right now, you might feel like your brand is undiscovered. Maybe, like I said, your work is amazing and you put in the loads of time and expertise and effort into it, but so far you've got a pretty small audience, or the audience that you do have aren't raving fans. They are not the ones running out to buy your stuff all the time or following you and commenting on every post. You don't have that, even though your work is incredible. Maybe you would love that community of people who love your work, engage with your content all the time, buy your work again and again and again, but you don't really know how to make that happen. Maybe you know that there are more ways that you could share your work with the world, maybe some different kinds of content, getting featured in podcasts or magazines, email marketing, etc., but you don't really know which ones are the best for you or how to get started. And to be honest, you're probably tired of spending hours creating content that hardly gets seen, and you want a system that works so you can spend more time on the art that you love creating instead of on spending hours creating content for the sake of it. What we want instead, if that is how you feel right now, is we want an unforgettable brand. One that your audience is obsessed with, one that is always being shared, featured, promoted, reposted on stories, all of that stuff. One that people constantly tell their friends and family about, and one that has a consistent flow of customers coming back again and again. Does that sound like something that you want? Does that sound right? Hopefully I have hit the nail and I'm reading your mind a little bit. So what makes an unforgettable brand? In my mind, there are 6 things that make an unforgettable brand. Number 1 is that it is unique. So it needs to stand out from the crowd and capture people's attention so that they know about it in the first place. Then it needs to be memorable. It can't just be something flashy that looks good. It has to have some oomph and some power and some heart behind it and some creativity that makes it memorable so that people know this is what this person was about. This is what they talked about. This is the kind of content they create. This is the kind of art they make. Needs to be memorable. It also needs to be visible. So it needs to be a brand that is not necessarily posting all the time and all the places, but is just consistently showing up, is active, can be seen often in different places so that people are reminded of them often and they are always top of mind. It also needs to be engaging, so it needs to connect with their audience and build a community in a way that makes people feel like they are part of something. So they want to engage, they want to be a part of it, they want to comment, they want to reply, they want to do that because it feels like a community, not just a one-way broadcast, but a community of people. It also needs to be clear. So it needs to be easily recommendable, it needs to be easy to understand, like what you do, what you're passionate about, who you are, so that then people can talk about it, recommend it, all of that good stuff. It needs to be unique, memorable, visible, engaging, and clear. But how do we do that? How do we create an unforgettable brand? Number one is to find clarity. So you need to figure out what is unique about you and decide what it is that you want to be known for so that you can make it memorable and clear and engaging for your audience, and so that they know, like, this is who you are, this is kind of art you make, this is what you're passionate about, this is what makes you different, this is why I would want to follow you, stick around, support you, buy your stuff, right? So we want to find clarity. If you didn't listen to last week's episode, then I recommend you go back and listen to that, because we talked about how to uncover and create your USPs, your YOUSPs. Those are your unique selling points, and how to infuse all of that through your business, your marketing, your content, etc. So step one, find clarity. Step number two is to get creative. So you want to start creating brand building content that introduces people to your brand, that tells them about who you are and what art you make on a regular basis, so that you are starting to create that community of people who love your work and are engaging and supporting and buying and all of those good things. So you can also get creative with other marketing strategies as well. So not necessarily just social media content, but also like email marketing or events or print marketing. Like, try anything and everything. We can get creative with our marketing strategies so that we can show up, be visible, get in front of all those people all the time in all the best and right ways. And then last but not least is community. So we want to engage our audience and invite them to engage with you, and then like encourage and celebrate that engagement. So all of the artists, all of the kind of cult status brands that you know, not just artists, they are often like communicating with their audience. They're asking them questions, they're doing polls, they are sharing their content. So if they post in their product, they're reposting it to show like, hey, we love having you as part of the community. We want to share that and celebrate you and create this engagement as a community. So whatever you can do to do that, to engage with your audience, ask questions, get them involved in the process, invite them to engage with you, and then encourage and celebrate that engagement, the better, right? So those are the three main steps. You want to find clarity, get creative, and build community. This is a pretty swift episode today because I want to tell you about something really exciting that is going to help you take the next steps to do this, to take your brand from undiscovered to unforgettable. If you are keen to do that, you want to learn more and finally build that community of raving fans who adore your creative business, then I want to invite you to join us in the Brand Your Passion Collective for the Undiscovered to Unforgettable Challenge. We just did the USP challenge, right? Where we figured out what is unique about us, what's unique about our creative businesses, what do we want to tell the world about why the heck they should follow and engage and support and buy from us. Now we're about to do a 28-day content challenge that is going to take you from hidden artist to fan favorite. What's going to happen is you are going to get a different prompt every day for you to create a piece of content, whether that's like just a thread post, something on Blue Sky, an Instagram reel, a post, a story, an email, whatever you want. But I'm going to give you a different prompt in a bunch of different categories to help you vamp up your visibility, build your brand, and increase your engagement. As well as those prompts, you're going to see examples, you're going to get feedback on whatever you're posting, and also we're going to celebrate the heck out of you inside our community full of creatives who will also be doing the challenge alongside with you. So there's accountability alongside there too. So if you have been thinking, okay, I know it's possible for me to not feel this undiscovered artist anymore. I know that if I just had some help and some support and some accountability and some ideas for what the heck to post and how to do it and what it looks like to do it well, then please come and join us. You can join the collective for $36 a quarter, so it's $12 a month, and inside there you get so much. We get so many amazing things. There's the community, we have coaching calls every 2 weeks, and co-working. We have courses on brand strategy and brand design, as well as guest experts coming in to teach things about things like SEO and pricing and PR and all of the good things. But the thing we are focusing on next is this Undiscovered to Unforgettable challenge, this 28-day content challenge that will take you from hidden artist to fan favorite. So come along, come join us for the challenge. We will commit together for 28 days to post this brand building content that will take us from undiscovered to unforgettable. You can join us at brandyourpassion.co or head to the link in the show notes to join us. I would love to see you in there, and I can't wait to kick off this challenge with you on June 1st, where we will start taking our creative businesses from undiscovered to unforgettable together through content. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, learning about what to do if you're feeling undiscovered, what an unforgettable brand looks like, what makes up an unforgettable brand, and those 3 main steps for how to do that. As I said, would love to see you in the challenge, but either way, as always, keep being creative, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Brand Your Passion. If you enjoyed this one, it would mean the world to me if you could share it on social media and make sure to tag me at Maker and Moxie so that I can see and share it too. It really does help to get the show out there, which means that we can all work towards that Maker and Moxie vision of making the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. Thanks so much in advance, and I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, keep creating.